cortisol regulation. The key here is nervous system regulation. So I just want to take a moment and extend a huge thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's discussion about cortisol regulation, about nervous system regulation, because I know so many people struggle with this. And if you've been following my content, you know I talk about this all the time because I went through such a journey of trying to not only heal from a lot of my chronic issues, and cortisol dysregulation was a huge part of that. And I tried just about everything under the sun, all of the lifestyle changes, dietary changes, and then every supplement protocol under the sun that you could try. I tried it. And some of these things helped, and yes, they can make a difference, but it really wasn't until I learned how to regulate my nervous system that I started seeing massive differences in my cortisol issues. And this is really has played a huge part in keeping my cortisol regulated long term, keeping my health in check long term, because if you're in a chronic state of fight or flight, there is absolutely no way you can heal or stay healed. We have to learn how to feel safe in our body. And this is where something like therapy can come into play, and there's lots of different types of therapy here, and BetterHelp, which is an exceptional online therapy platform, can be a really amazing resource here. BetterHelp excels in making therapy accessible, stress-free, because it's online, which is so amazing. I wish that had been available back when I started therapy many years ago here, because it can be a little bit intimidating sometimes, I know, but BetterHelp is really accessible, and it starts with just filling out a questionnaire, and then within about 48 hours, or some cases less than that, they match you with a licensed therapist who can guide you through the initial process of understanding, helping, managing your mental and emotional health, which is, once again, the key here to regulating your cortisol levels and regulating your nervous system. And this guidance is so this is really the key. You know, if you want to spend a fortune on supplements, I did. They're not gonna work. They can help a little bit, but they're not gonna work long term. So something like BetterHelp and doing therapy can be such a valuable tool. So I started therapy when I was super young, and I've done all kinds of different therapies at this point. I've done just regular talk therapy where therapists have given me tools to help me with my emotions, to help me feel my emotions, work through various problems. I've done trauma therapy, I've done somatic experiencing type therapy. There's so many different types of therapy out there, and each has its own really valuable and integral part in the healing process. And I've used all of these tools over the many years to help not only regulate my cortisol levels and regulate my nervous system, but also really keep them that way and not go back into a state of chronic health issues that I was in for so long. And a lot of that has to do with keeping your nervous system regulated long term, which is really like a huge key. We talk about it all the time in our practice about how do you stay healed? Once you do a lot of the initial work, how do you stay healed? The key here is regulating your nervous system. And so BetterHelp makes this super easy for you. You can also switch therapists at any time, so you can find the exact right fit for you and your unique needs. So if you are ready to embark on your therapy journey and explore its profound impacts on things like your cortisol regulation, nervous system regulation, just overall chronic health issues, be sure to visit my link, http://betterhelp.com/Abbott. I'm also going to put it in the link below, to get 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. You can't beat this deal. So once again, thank you so much for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video here and making therapy such an accessible tool for so many who really need it.